Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio. Today is August 15, and I'm gonna give you a little update on my fruit production this year, which hasn't been that great, but gotta be happy with what you get. And what we seeing right here is a plant that not too many people in the Northeast USA, specifically Rhode Island, will know, except for the Asian people, I believe. So this one is my jujube tree, and this one has been on the ground for about 6 years. And this plant requires cross pollination. Therefore, hasn't been too productive the last 2 years. But since I planted some other trees, and you can see way back there, I'm gonna enhance a little bit. That one there, that's another variety of jujube, and it did cross pollinate with my plant. So we are getting some fruit this year. Not a lot, but some is better than nothing. So that is to celebrate. So there you go. That's a jujube right there. I see a couple more up there, and there's more hanging around in different places. Small young fruit. But I'm very excited to be getting some because some is better than none. So that is my jujube tree, which is a Japanese or Chinese fruit. We also call Chinese date, and it's very medicinal. I don't know what for, but it is very medicinal according to them. They make tea to cure a few ailments. So I haven't made any tea with it, but I probably will at some point. But the fruit is very delicious. It's almost like eating a popcorn with a nice sort of like apple flavor, but not quite like apple, sort of like green apple. But it is not as juicy as an apple, but it's very crunchy and it's delicious. And most of its flavor is in the skin. So that is a delicious fruit to snack on. But what caught me by surprise this year is this road of trees. Well, it doesn't look like a road, but it is uh, lined up by logs. So it is, to me, it's a small road. It's 5 hazelnut plants that I have. There are 5 plants, and there is 4 varieties of them. As you see, the big one there, that's a hazelnut, and that is a Japanese hazelnut. It's heart nut. It look like a heart, the fruit when you crack it open. And the other one at the end is the same variety. But these 3 over here, these 3 trees, they are different varieties. And to my surprise, it has produced fruit. And to tell you the truth, I didn't even see a single flower. So I don't even know what the flower looks like. Uh, so this one, because it's been attacked by lots of green worms, I didn't see any fruit. And I mean, it doesn't look all that beautiful because it has been attacked. Because you see, right above it, I have some trees that produce caterpillars, and those caterpillars, even if I spray my trees, they'll come down like a Spider-Man in a little spider web and come down and land on my leaves again, and they'll start chewing on it again. So I just gave up. And early spring there was so many of it, I wasn't going to be spraying my trees. I tried natural stuff, but it was overwhelmed by all the rain that we keep on getting. So I just gave up and let it be. So to my surprise, I was cutting the grass and I saw this. Let's see if we find it right there. Look at that. That is a hazelnut. Look at that. Totally surprised. And then, well, since I found that one there, oh, wait a minute, let me show you the caterpillars here that are devouring my leaves right there. You see them? Little destructive force. Let's give them a little squeeze. Anyway, there you go, they're dead. So I saw this very first hazelnut, quite exciting. And then I decided to search my other plants. And these plants are very deceiving because they hiding, look, under the leaves. You don't even see it. Look at that. More hazelnut. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to be having hazelnuts this year for the very first time. And these plants, all 5 of them have been on the ground for 3 years. 2021, that's in the spring. That's when I put these plants on the ground that I bought. And, wow, look at this. There's more right under it. They're very hard to see, but look at that. They're good size already. Almost the size of a regular hazelnut. And look. And don't ask me what the flowers look like, because I totally missed it. Totally missed it. So anyway, so I heard that they need cross-pollination, and that's what I did. I bought this Japanese heartnut, hazelnut. This is the, I got tags on my plant. That's how I know the date, because otherwise I would not remember. This one is called Tita hazelnut. This one here, next to it, the one that has all these hidden gems. See, I have tags. I told you. Gotta remember, this is a Webster hazelnut. Look at that, even more up here. Quite exciting. And sorry I can't share it with you, my beautiful viewers, but I am very happy with this. Look at this, more hazelnut. And the thing is, I never saw a single thing, not even a young fruit forming. And this is just about full size, fully grown. They're just still green. I don't know when they will ripen, if it's in the next month or October, don't know when, but I'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully the squirrels don't beat me to it. So this one here is called Webster. And look, the Webster even has more colorful one, like more burgundy color. Look at that, 3 from a single. Get it out of there, bug. Oop, I knocked one off. See that? I try to get the bug off, and now I knock one of my hazelnuts off. Oh well, so happen. You gotta live with Mother Nature. But there you go. So this is my other Japanese heartnut, and look how tall that one is compared to the other one. It's almost double in size. The heartnut. So continue on with my greatest discovery so far this year. Great news. This is my peach tree, and right next to this is another peach tree that have produced already, like 6 weeks already. And this one is barely starting to turn color. Look at this. It's a beautiful peach. And because of all the rain that we had, they have developed some kind of mold, like a brown mold. Some of them. And they have been attacked by a lot of bugs this year. But nonetheless, there are peach that are gonna make it, and I am gonna enjoy it. So, there you go. So we're gonna go across the yard, and I'm gonna show you how this fig, sorry about the shaking. These are my in-ground figs. And when I say in-ground, I mean permanent in-ground, because my other fig trees over there, those are only temporary in-ground, because in the wintertime they go in the fig root cellar. That's where they go, because I dig them up with a grow bag that they are planted in, and pull them up and grow into the root cellar. So now I'm going to show you some of the figs that we are having. And these are the baby figs. So, oops, sorry about that. So they will be ripening when the cold weather starts to come in. But that's okay. Hopefully I will be here and I will be eating them. The sweetness. So I'll be having those. So this is my brown turkey. I just clipped all of those in there. There's a whole bunch of them that grew from the other ones that I cut last year, because I only left those four main trunks and I covered them up in the wintertime. So now all the bottom parts that I cut off, they produce a lot of shoots. I don't have anybody to give to, so I just cut them and mulch them, leave them in there. So that's my brown turkey. It has a good amount of figs in there, and I'll be having quite a bit of them for the next couple of months. And this one is my Chicago Hardy. Also has permanent in-ground, and also have some figs. As you can see right there, it's one of those branches I have. But because, I also kept 4 branches as main trunks for overwintering in ground. So the problem here is my kiwis. My fussy kiwis are giving too much shade to my figs. So it's a dilemma. Whether should I remove it from there or not? That remains to be seen. I doubt that I will remove it from the ground. But coming this way, we're still on the gazebo. This is a gazebo frame that is covering by kiwi vines. So I want you to see all the little kiwis that are growing this year for the first time. And well, this one is called the meter. And I want you to appreciate, because it's hard to see in the greenery how much fruit you really have. But it is a lot of kiwis. They're not too big, but it's a good size. And some is better than none. Look at that. This thing is loaded. Loaded with lots of kiwi. And when you have a lot, you can eat a lot also. So this is the meter variety. And if you go down to this side, this one is called, the variety is called Anna. And Anna has quite a bit too. Look at that. Awesome. So if you look above, it's a lot of kiwis, Arctic kiwis in zone 6B in Rhode Island. So sharing the gazebo here is also another kiwi, well, my Jenny kiwi. And I want you to see, look at that. These are fussy kiwis, and they're 3 times the size of the meter. Oh, I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes here. This is nice and shady here. So look at that. How big are they? Well, like I said, 4 times the size of the meter. And it's quite a bit of them. And this is the first time that they produce. The flowers were a lot bigger. So it's also the fruit. But also the leaves are huge compared to the meter. So what I will do is, we're going to move on. We're going to get out from the shade. Oh, it's not like it is sunny, but we're going to get out of here. And I'm also going to show you my road of figs here, which is only 10 plants. The other plants are on the other side. But look at this one. This is an Olympian fig, and it's also loaded. But this plant is like, it's over 2 years old. So it produces a good amount because it's already a mature tree. While all of this here, these are young plants. They're only a year old. And this one I bought in as a 1 gallon plant. So this one is a much mature plant. But so she's also having good amount of fruit. So you can see there, nice fig. So what I'm doing to these plants is I'm cutting off the top of the plant of the branch. That way the fruit gets the nutrients that it needs and develops. But also because I don't want the plants to grow way too tall, because they're going to go on the ground. My underground is almost, it's like only like 5.5 feet tall. I mean deep. So I gotta keep these plants at size, because it's not only the plants 5 feet, but you also have to count the root ball that is in the grow bag. They're also going to be above ground inside the root cellar. So they need to fit in there. But see, you see, they are growing just fine. Starting to produce. Maybe they'll make it, maybe not. See, these are young fruits. So you can see more fruit right there. And this one here at the end of it, this is another mature plant. That's why she has quite a bit of fruit. And I'll get the tag. I can remember the name. That's an Italian Alberberry. I have quite a bit of Italian figs in my collection. I mean, I got like 50 plants. So they are starting to be productive. As you see, most of them has just gotten good size. See in one of the videos that I did the air layering of these plants. So now those air layers are already planted in the ground. These are my new persimmon plants, Japanese persimmon. And I also want you to see the progress of the pawpaws. And the pawpaws are just getting bigger and bigger. As you can see here, they're doing wonderfully. Look at that. And the beauty of the pawpaw is that she can produce quite a bit of fruit from a single flower. Sometimes 3 and 4, but a lot of times 6. It could be more than 6, but I haven't gotten more than 6 from a single flower. As you can see, plants are doing just beautiful. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to give you an update because these are looking pretty nice. Also, before I close this video, I also want to show you these Asian pears that are just doing quite well. Nice amount of Asian pears. This one is called Hasubi. This one is called Korean Giant. They're also doing pretty nicely. So, you know, it's got a bit of production. I mean, when you have a lot of fruit trees, they're not all going to produce. So if you have a lot, you get what you get. And what I mean, a lot, different varieties of fruit. So some will produce, some won't. It all depends on the climate, freezing temperatures and stuff like that. But you just gotta count on your blessings when you get them. And when you don't, just be happy and wait for next year. Next year will make up. So there you go, guys. From Patio Frutal, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to share or hit the like. So it'll help us grow in the numbers of subscribers, and I'll appreciate that. So there you go, guys. From Patio Frutal, have a great evening.